My name's Enyo. I am supposed to be a senior, studying electrical engineering currently. I've been skateboarding, I'd say roughly like 11 years.
Matt Roy, I'm a music therapy grad student. I've been skating for like over 12 years, since I was like 13.
I'm Dan Spiewak. I'm a second-year student here at New Paltz, and I'm undeclared. I started like end of 5th grade, so I think it's like 8 years.
Hi, my name is Tyler McDonough, and I'm a junior, and I'm a computer science. Started skating in like 4th grade. My friend had an old board. He was getting into it. He was doing his little ollies and shove-its, and he's like, you know, I got this extra board, like, come hang out.
Been in New Paltz, so 6 years. Skating in 2008 when I got here was good. It was like a very good community of skateboarders. It still had its like camaraderie of like, all right, you're a skater, I'm going to skate with you, and you know that's what like really was cool. And I met a lot of good friends.
It's my first semester here at New Paltz. I just transferred over here. Yeah, I like New Paltz a lot. It's cool that there's a skate scene right on campus. You don't really got to go anywhere. Everybody's right here and just down to kill it. When there's a place to skate, you have people that come together to skate, and every time you have different people skating with different styles, everyone's going to push each other and influence each other.
Over these past 2 years since I've been here, I've seen like a boom in like this spot in general, and like I guess the skate scene, everyone's like contributing to this really cool setup. And there's like so many people coming through, and like I've met so many people that I just didn't know that come around and skate like almost every day. It's just been like a burst in like obstacles, like every other week it's just like another thing. So it's like, oh, I brought this from home, like, oh, I just had it flying around, like, oh, like, let's set this up.
I feel like I'm pretty active with the skateboarding community here. Help out with the park. We always keep it clean. No one's really too rude around here. We've got the police station right next door. They never really bother us. But yeah, everyone over here, everyone really keeps together. It's really cool. That's how the skateboarding community is in general. Everyone always stays together. Everyone's always very cool with each other. Very respectful people.
Everybody talks about it like, oh, we're going to Cali.
He just kind of like planned it, and his mom was like, yo, you can take my minivan. So
yeah,
we left from Long Island. Our first stop was Illinois, and then we went to Colorado, New Mexico, Arizona, Nevada, and then we ended up in California for like 10 days, and we did like a lot of skating.
Yeah, we skated at every stop. Like the coolest thing I got out of the trip was like, we were skating Hollywood High, and all of a sudden these two other dudes show up, and they were about our age, and the one dude is filming him. His name wound up being Eric, and the other kid's name was Julian, and he slaughtered, like he did every trick down this rail. So we're talking to him, we're like, yo, where are you guys from? They're from Connecticut. We've skated with these dudes in New York City. Then we drove them around, they hung out in our trunks. It was so crazy how like 2 different groups from the East Coast, like 2 different states, knew each other because of skateboarding and met up in Los Angeles.
I was actually skateboarding in Harlem, in Northern Manhattan. And I was young at the time. I was 14, maybe 15 years old. I was a little nervous going over there, and I was very surprised at how respectful everybody there was. I remember I cut someone off by accident, and I was like, oh, I'm sorry, man. But, you know, he was like, no, it's no problem, it's no problem. Going around, all the skateboarders are very cool to each other, always very respectful.
I don't know, it's just like something in common that like, you know, with each skateboard you have just this one very important thing in common, because I know like for me it's like, it's the most important thing that I've ever like started doing in my life.
Skateboarding has probably determined my personality more than anything else in my life. Like if you can get yourself to do something 100 times for just the one time it works, I mean, that's something that you can take and apply to anything.
I wouldn't really know any of these dudes. I wouldn't have a reason to talk, nothing in common, like without, you know, skateboarding. And like, if you're all connected by this one thing, and it's too cool. You don't have to know them at all, but you can still have that connection just through like this piece of wood with some wheels on it.